Count your blessings because they are about to multiply. I'm hearing count your blessings. Literally count. Do the longest list of gratitude you have ever done because your blessings are about to multiply. I just opened my channels and that was the first thing I heard. And that was not what I was expecting because I was channeling this ancient energy that I mentioned in my short that I just released that is directly correlated to this message. So if you found this message, if this message found you, trust that it is for you. And that message is also for you, and it's going to tie into this message because we are channeling an ancient wisdom. It's very dragon. It's very dragon pushing through the noise, okay? It's a dragon energetic presence that I'm feeling right now. It's also very ancestral. It's very ancient. Ancient like the dinosaurs. Wow, I'm talking really fast. If you're here, thank you so much for being here. If you're here, you're meant to be here. If you're here, your blessings are going to multiply. And confirmation, you are being called by something deeper. Your entire life, you have felt called to something deeper. You have felt called to something that there are no words for. You were never able to describe it, but you have been drawn to. Okay, let's go back to what I said in my short when we got the Elder, the Seeker card from the Celtic astrology deck. You are drawn to the darkness, but you are you are drawn to the darkness, but called to the light. Okay, that's very, very significant. Your entire life, there's been this thread pulling you by your soul, and it may have led you to be very contrarian. Okay, that might sound specific, but it may have, because you have never really been able to be a victim of like advertising or trends or pop culture. I wouldn't say never, but you may have had a very contrarian point of view all the time, or very like counterculture vibe, because you just couldn't believe in these trends or these pop culture trends just because you were being guided to by society. Like that, you never fell privy to that. And until, because counterculture is also based off of culture. It's based off of pop culture. So it's not really anything true. It's all. So once you were able to find that part of your soul that was true, that wanted what you wanted, that liked what you liked, and that was just it. It had nothing to do with culture or counterculture. It was just you. It was just your soul. And you began to appreciate art for art's sake, right? You began to appreciate life for life's sake, but it was never guided by a sense of trend, a sense of now, a sense of like, oh, this is what everyone's doing right now, so I'm going to do that too. That is your ancient wisdom, okay? That's what I'm talking about when I say ancient wisdom. You've always been guided by a sense of ancient wisdom that could never fall victim to advertising because you had a knowing. You may have rejected authority a lot as well. I did say this message was for the rebels, okay? In my short, your rebelliousness actually comes from an ancient source of knowing. Okay, you probably have the feeling that you have lived this life before. Your soul has many past lives, okay? And I think your soul is ancient. Your soul, you're an old soul, but beyond old soul. Your soul goes back to a time before humans even existed. That might sound intense, but I'm just getting like dinosaurs, okay? You have lived as many different beings. And because of that, you have such a, I just heard the word superfluous, but you have such a well-rounded soul, okay? Your soul is well versed in many different cultures, okay? Many different languages, many different places, many different times. And that is why You may have felt very cut off from the people around you because you may have just been around much younger souls, souls that haven't lived this life many times before. Okay, so it's not like you have a stronger soul. Your soul is just older, right? So you have gained more knowledge. Your soul has a lot of wisdom that you couldn't even name, right? You may have felt like your whole life you wanted something that there was not a word for. Okay, when people ask you what you want, you have this feeling, and you have this feeling, this sense of what you want, but it goes beyond language. It goes beyond words. Something just clicked over there, like the power breakers just clicked. Let me get a sip of coffee. Um, and I think this message is finding you right now because you are finally open to ancient wisdom. You are finally open to your soul telling you what it knows, okay? That is very significant. And if this message is for you and resonating, you'll probably know what I mean. You may have been doing Akashic Records work, okay? You may have been doing past life regressions lately. You may have been really researching your soul, okay? Researching your essence, researching your history, the history of your soul, also ancestral history. Okay, I do feel some ancestral presences here right now. This may have led you to do more magic, more spell work. It doesn't have to be that, but if you're just like, okay, let's come back. Wow, 12:48 as I was doing that. 12:48, your blessings are multiplying. You may have been seeing that word, 248, even numbers. But yeah, 12:48. Okay. Okay. Keep grabbing my throat. That's really strange. I feel like because you're doing this soul work at this time, your voice is speaking in a different language. Your voice is speaking in a different language right now, and I don't mean literally, but I mean your voice is talking in a way that it has never talked. Okay, and this is actually going to introduce you to new beings, to new ways of life, to new forms of presentation, I'm hearing. That's interesting. To something new, okay? You may be meeting new people at this time, or just because the way you are speaking, the way you are coming across is allowing you to be heard by new types of people. Wow, this is such a cool message. Oh my God, I'm seeing. Okay. 3 dragonflies are flying around outside my window. Guys, I live on the 4th floor. They keep flying back and forth past my window. I'm I want to cry. There they are again. Hi. Thank you for being here. Oh my God. That is so magical. They keep getting closer. Guys, I know we need to get back to the message, but that's definitely part of this message. Oh my God, that made me want to cry. That is so magical. Dragonflies are a sign of magic, and we just saw 3 of them. I'm hearing your blessings are going to multiply by 3. Oh my God, I'm like gonna cry. And it's because you've been doing this soul work. Okay, so that's why your blessings are multiplying, because you're learning to describe what you want. You are learning to describe what you want. You could never describe it before because, again, there is a sense that there are no words for what you want because it's so deep. There's such a depth to it that it cannot be fully explained through language, but language can touch on it, right? Language is just a bridge. You may be very, you may be very interested in the study of language itself, or poetry, or literature, or songwriting. That's interesting. But so I could actually be referring to, like, if you are interested in those things, the way you are expressing yourself through those art forms is upgrading at this time. The dragonflies are back. Confirmation. The way you are, ooh, yeah. The way you are expressing yourself ooh, I was gonna say artistically, but then I heard articulating. Oh wow, okay. Guys, this message. I just got that. Okay. I just got so excited. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. Oh my god. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for all of us right now. And it's that wordlessness again. It cannot be described. It cannot be described. But I hope you're about to feel this way. I'm like channeling a really deep energy right now. I just need to drink more coffee. This is my magic coffee. Guys, it's 2:22 p.m. It is 2:22 p.m. I didn't even notice. I just looked over at the clock. Oh my god. Um, I'm actually feeling like I'm gonna pull some tarot cards. That's interesting. Yeah, because I was like describing something, then I got pulled back into wordlessness, so I feel like maybe I just want to show you. Yeah, maybe I just want to show you, and then I might start channeling again. Oh, thank you, angels, for this beautiful message. I also want to show you my zombie guy. I don't know why, I just want to show him to you. It says, I love you for your brain. This is my favorite thing ever. What is this from? I bought it a while ago. Oh, it's a Punchkin. They're the cutest freaking guys ever. This is reminding me of the last channeled message I did about how your mind is a sword. Because I love you for your brain. Okay. I just had to show you that. I don't know why. Zombies. That's interesting. Wait. And the last message I did about was about Arya Stark in Game of Thrones. And now I'm being drawn to the White Walkers, the Night King. Zombies. Okay, that's interesting. Everything happens for a reason. I just split to the chariot. I just, guys, I just split to the chariot and the Knight of Swords is on the bottom. Something's happening, something's coming. Because I just keep getting hit with this surge of like energy and joy and passion and creativity. Queen of Pearls. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I want to go back to how this is directly affecting what you are creating at this time. The dragonfly's back. Oh my god, right when I said creating. And the Queen of Pearls just fell out of my hands. Yeah. What, right? Oh my god, I can't even hold this. It's like shaking in my hand, guys. There's there's an energy in the air. Queen of Pearls. You know what I actually want to do? I want us to read about pearls. I never do this. You guys wait here. I'm gonna go grab my phone. I want to read about pearls. I don't know why. I just feel like it's gonna tell us something. I've been guided to like look up the meaning, like the spiritual meaning of, I mean, I'm always called to do that, but like I've been called to do that a lot more recently. So this is gonna be a message for us. The significance of pearls. Purity, wisdom, and transformation. I knew it was a sign of purity. Coming back to that pureness in your soul that is allowing you to express yourself more authentically than you have ever expressed yourself in in forms of language, in forms of speaking, in forms of creation through your voice, creating through your voice. Oh, you could be a singer. I'm getting whales. You don't have to be a singer, but oof, guys, okay. Okay, purity and new beginnings, wealth and prosperity. Gold pearls symbolize affluence and joy. White pearls represent innocence, clarity, and harmony. That's so interesting. Okay, wait. Pearls have long been linked to the moon and divine feminine energy, inspiring the famous phrase, pearls of wisdom. You are a pearl of wisdom. You have discovered the pearl of wisdom inside of you, okay? Pearls are connected to the moon. There's something about the new moon in, what is it? The new moon in Cancer? Let's see. Coming up this week. Actually, okay, I'm filming this Sunday, July the 12th, but I think this is gonna go up on Tuesday, because that's like the next day I can post something. Tuesday, July 14th. I think that's actually when the new moon is. Okay. So the new moon today or whenever this is finding you is very significant. The next new moon, whether it is today and you're watching this on the new moon or the next new moon, okay, whenever this finds you. I never feel called to say something like that. That's funny. But it's that new energy, the pure beginning. And I actually want to just pull a card to a lot of pearl energy. That's what I'm seeing. The dragonfly just got closer to my window, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm just seeing the Nine of Cups. Coming back to that blessing energy. Count your blessings because they are about to multiply. Angels, guys, you don't even. Yep, I just flipped to the Ten of Pearls, the Ten of Cups. I just said Nine of Cups. And Nine of Cups to Ten of Cups, if you get both of those cards out, that's actually a sign of like some real shit going down. That's how I'm gonna say it. These dragonflies are blowing my mind right now. They're just hanging out outside my window. I'm like, you don't even understand how shook I am by that. That is so divine and magical. Okay, what just came out? Oh, two. Wow. Okay, wow. Okay, wow. Six of spears, six of swords, and the emperor. This is you coming into your ancient, I'm hearing lineage. Yeah, I think this is your sign to do some ancestral research. This could just be through meditation, or you could be like really looking into your genetic material, DNA. Um, these dragonflies are so insane, guys. I can't get over it. There's three just like they keep flying back and forth past my window. Oh my God, there's four. There's four now. And they keep getting closer. I feel like, okay, I'm being drawn to the spell I did on this collective. That was like almost 2 weeks ago at this point, or between 1 and 2 weeks. I feel like there's a sign because dragonflies are signs of magic. And the magic is multiplying and the magic is picking up speed to find you. So you may have already felt the effects of this spell in smaller doses, and now it's like coming at you in full force. I feel like spirit has been testing the waters with you about how much you are ready to receive. Okay, and so I feel like you have shown spirit through these little morsels of magic that you got that you're ready to receive more, and that's why spirit's coming through at this time. That's so interesting. That is so interesting. Because every piece of magic you have received thus far has allowed you to go deeper within yourself. You have fully, I'm getting the sense that you have like fully integrated with your voice, and it might not have shown itself yet. It's that like it's like you have fully integrated, but you're in that sacred pause period. And now I'm seeing, wow, okay, I'm seeing the rose from Beauty and the Beast in the case, in the glass case, which is, that's actually in my Ever After spell deck. That is the Ace of Wands. And yep, I mean, yep, we got the High Priestess, guys. We've got the Emperor out, we've got the High Priestess, we've got the Queen of Pearls. There's something about your emotions, your intuition, and your strength are bringing this in, okay? Yeah, I'm really getting the sense of something coming in. Like, I don't normally say stuff like that, guys. I don't normally say, like, I keep this very centered on you, but it's because of the way you have opened, okay? The way your heart has opened to receive more. Your heart is open to receiving more because you've gotten little pieces and you have used it to really strengthen your voice, to really strengthen your soul, and to really strengthen your love and the ability of you that you have to give wisdom to others, to shine light on the truth. And that's why you're being guided to these new experiences, to these new people. Your soul, like I'm seeing like This is so crazy, guys. This might be a disturbing image, so I'm sorry, but this is literally what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like your skull like falling back and like your mouth is just like wide open. This is like I'm just seeing like you're no longer in control. You are in control if that's triggering to someone, but like I'm just seeing like you are fully in like release like whatever comes out of your mouth. Like there's something like spirit is speaking through you at this time. Guys, this is such an interesting energy. And again, it's because of that ancient wisdom. It's that ancient ancestral energy that is coming in at this time. Guys, there are now 5 dragonflies. It's incredible. I can't, I can't even. I might have to end this message because I feel like you're just being we're being guided back to wordlessness, and you just need to go find the magic, okay? Because it's there. You need to go find the magic. I'm actually seeing in this deck that I'm using right now, the Mermaid deck, the Four of Cups. Okay, so you may have been in a four, in this deck, it's the Four of Pearls, but you may have been in a Four of Cups energy recently where you're just like, I don't see anything giving me a sign right now that like good things are coming. Like so you've just been feeling kind of down and out, maybe, or maybe you've just been tired and you needed to rest. But in the Four of Cups, yeah, Two of Spears on the bottom. Like you didn't see it. You didn't see the magic in your soul. That could be a life theme, or that could be a recent theme. You just didn't. You just weren't feeling the magic in your soul as much. Splitting to Ten of Treasure, and we split to Ten of Pearls already. Yeah, yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, guys, I can't even say anymore. Yeah, it's just what's happening. I'm sorry. It's just what's happening. What was I saying? In the Four of Cups card, in the Four of Pearls card in this deck, in the distance, there is a treasure chest. You can't even see it until you really look at the card because it's shaded in the darkness. So that's why, like, I'm just seeing this treasure chest in the darkness of your life. Okay, it's shaded. It may be shaded by your shadow, or it may be shaded by some rain in your frequency at this time, or some rain in your aura. It just may be shaded by something, or it may just be shaded by time and distance, okay? But it's there. It might not be on your path right now, it might not be present in your life right now, but the treasure chest, and I'm just seeing X marks the spot. And I just touched my like chest. Treasure chest. Oh, your heart is the treasure. I feel like this whole journey you have been on is to just find your heart. Your heart may have been lost from you for some time, and you're finding your heart again. And now that you have full access to your heart again, it is cracking something open in you, and you are receiving all of the blessings that life has to offer because you are standing in your heart. You are letting your heart speak, and your heart is speaking through you in a way that you are touching different frequencies, you are touching different communities, you are touching different cultures, you are just touching people. And it is bringing in all this magic to your life because you are speaking in a way, you are creating in a way, you are articulating yourself in a way that has, guys, okay, I need to come back. It has allowed you to see the truth. There was just a bug on my window and I was trying to figure out what it was. I also had a scarab beetle in my apartment yesterday. I had to let it outside. And the day before that, there was a jewel beetle on my window. Beetles are a very spiritual sign. They have a lot of spiritual significance, and they're also very ancient, okay? Ancient Egypt, right? Um, okay. Okay. Guys, I think I'm going to end the message there. I just feel this sense of peace coming on. And look at where my hands are, guys. This sense of peace. We're entering a sense of peace that we didn't even know was possible. And it's because your blessings are multiplying. Hearing no thoughts, no worries, just being. You just are, and you're magical. And I love you. And if this message found you, please let me know how it touched you in this moment, because I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to work with me, if you want to touch on this energy deeper, you can check out my YouTube shop or my website, also purplesighealing.com. But this message was magical, and I love you, and you're amazing.